Hello my PokePadawans, Jedi Carded here, bringing you our team analysis video for our Week 7 TBU match against the L.A Galuxray, none other than the bearded wonder himself. So, this is my first match back since my little stint away. Many thanks to Ethan of Erasmus Gaming for standing in for us while we were away. He put up a very good effort in our absence, but now I'm back and I'm raring for some wins. I've got a very interesting team in store for Gabe, but before that let's go through his team very quickly. So where are we? Here we are. Okay, so Gabe's team at the moment. Now I don't have his bench Pokemon on the screen at the moment. These are just his active roster Pokemon. So he's got Mega Altaria, Rotom Heat, Gliscor, Heatran, Chestnut, Ambipom, Azumarill, instead of Azurill then, Goodra and Escavalier. Now I do know that Gabe loves Chestnut and Escavalier. He uses them to such good effect. Ambipom, always a lead threat. That fake out is going to be annoying. Azurill is very powerful. Goodra brings all of the bulk on the special side. Heatran is a powerful special threat. Rotom Heat is very interesting. It can actually deal some decent damage to our own Rotom with its electric attacks. But we kind of had the Rotom advantage there, and Gliscor, we don't actually have any ice as such, but we do have water on our side. Well, I've got two water types this week, so I'm not too worried about Gliscor, to be honest. And Altaria there, going to be scary stuff. If that thing can set up a D-Dance or two, then it could pretty much be an early curtain call. But I don't plan to give him the chance to get 2D dances up. So, without much more ado, let's get into our team this week. The first Pokemon that I brought this week, you may already know this from the Union News, I brought it off the bench, was Blastoise. Bitches love cannons, they do indeed. 252 HP, 252 defense, 8 special defense, bold nature, with rain dish and leftovers. This is a rain Stoice. We are bringing the rain. Physically defensive, rain down to Blastoise. We also have, yes, you see it right, I have counter rain Stoice. Are you impressed? Are you? Scald and Rapid Spin are also there. Scald gives us an offensive option, and Rapid Spin obviously to get rid of the rocks, because there is at least one member of my team this week that does not appreciate the rocks, and that is High Sizz, the Volcarona. We do not want those rocks to fall, so hopefully Blastoise can Rapid Spin them away. Now the thinking here is, as you would have noticed, Blastoise does have the rain dish and the leftovers, so in the rain it actually gets double recovery, which is nice. It's physically defensive, it can take hits from, we'll just go back to Blastoise quickly a minute, it can take hits from Chestnut, it can take 2 hits from a 252 attack, Impish Chestnut, without any boosting items. If it's carrying Life Orb, or if it's adamant, then we cannot live 2 hits, it will 2-hit KO us. But hopefully the thinking is, if we do come in and Chestnut or Escavalier switch in, we can allow them to get the hit on us, either the Mega Horn from Escavalier or the Seed Bomb from Chestnut, and we will essentially be able to destroy them with the counter. Rain Dance does also tie in a little to Volcarona. We'll just go back to him now, so I think I've pretty much covered Blastoise. So going back to Volcarona, High Sizz to Volcarona, the Rain Dance will help because we have the Hurricane, as you can see there in the top right box. So High Sizz to Volcarona, we've got a bulky Volcarona this week, 252 special attack, 244 HP, 12 speed, just to try and outspeed anything that wants to try and outspeed us. The main thinking there was Uxie, just in case Uxie wants to try and EV itself so that it outspeeds us. I've given myself 12 speed. That's an extra 3 points of speed, so that we should be able to outspeed an Uxie that's EV'd to outspeed a base speed Volcarona. If that makes sense. It should make sense. Modest nature with flame body, which means if Chestnut or a Scavalier decide they want to bop us, they might get burned. And we've also got the leftovers, because that's Volcarona's only form of recovery this week. We have the fiery dance, obviously, hurricane, which is going to be nice in the wind. It absolutely tears through Chestnut and does a decent portion to a Scavalier as well on the neutral side. We also have quiver dance, which is very scary if Volcarona can get one of those up, and we have HP ground, so that we're not completely walled by Heatran. So that's Volcarona, that's Heises this week. The third member of our team is the captain of the team. He's back, guys. I think he's been in the team every single week, but he's such a strong choice. It's hard to leave him behind. So returning to the team this week, we have Captain Wanky Washer, the Rotom Wash. 252 attack, 188 HP, 68 speed, modest nature with levitate and choice specs. Now again, this one it's a bulky Rotom, but I've given it just enough speed to outspeed Uxie if it is invested to outspeed uninvested Volcarona. So yeah, kind of setting a lot on Uxie being only just speed invested to outspeed base Volcarona. I mean, you might not even run any speed at all, but it's always nice to outspeed because we do have the Shadow Ball. To expect Shadow Ball is going to hit Uxie for a lot of damage, even if it's assault vested or specially defensively invested. We also have the Hydro Pump and the Volt Switch, which are obvious choices, and we have Hidden Power Flying, which is for Chestnut. I did consider the HP Ice for Goodra and Gliscor, but to be honest, Hydro Pump already does a lot of damage to Gliscor, and Hidden Power Ice is a 4-hit KO on Assault Vest Goodra. That's with choice specs, so it's really not worth bothering. HP Flying is actually only a 2-hit KO on Chestnut, but hopefully we won't have to face it head on at full strength, and we can just take it down from around 75% with that Hidden Power Flying. So Shadow Ball there is going to hit Uxie nice and hard. Hidden Power Flying will do some decent damage as well to Chestnut, and obviously with the Hydro Pump, and of course remembering that Blastoise has the Rain as well, so potentially boosted Hydro Pumps, choice specs Hydro Pump in the Rain with Stab. Let's just appreciate the power of that for a second. So that's Captain Wanky Washer this week. The fourth member of the team for week 7 is China, the Terrakion. I suppose you're wondering about the nickname China, you know, because it's a bull, like a bull in a china shop. Haha. Funny, I know. Right, 252 attack and speed for special defense. Jolly nature with justified because that's Terrakion's only ability, and we've gone for the focus sash just to make sure that Terrakion can at least get one hit off without being OHKO'd by something. That means that if we need to, we can switch in on a boosted Altaria and get that one Iron Head off, which may or may not make all of the difference. So that's there for that. It is a very specific scenario, but as I said, if Altaria can get those boosts up, it may well be an early curtain call for us, and I really don't want that. Really don't want that at all. So we've got Iron Head, of course, as I just said, to hit the Altaria. Stone Edge is there, it hits things like Rotom Heat, and it hits the Scavalier as well neutrally. It also hits Gliscor neutrally, but trying to beat a Gliscor on the physical side is kind of a waste of time. We have the Earthquake to deal with Heatran, and we have Stealth Rock, which is going to be handy for getting some chip damage up. It means that we won't have to worry about trying to take on Pokemon from 100% health. Things like Chestnut, it will allow Rotom to come in and kill it with a HP Ice. It will allow us to take down Rotom Heat with a Stone Edge, because Rotom will not appreciate those rocks at all, but it may be bulky enough to make it take one at full health, unless he's a Scarf or max speed, max offense set, which I can't see, to be honest. I don't see Gabe running a fully offensive Rotom. It just doesn't seem his style. So yeah, that's Terrakion this week. That's China filling up the 4th slot on the team. The 5th member of the team is rather a strong player for the Highland Houndoom this season. He's done really well, and I'm very proud of him and how well he's done. He's not actually got any kills as such. I think he may have got 1 or 2 kills. I haven't checked the sheets in a while, but yeah, he's not up there on the KDs, but he is certainly added to the games. He certainly pulled his weight, and that is Pepe the Skuntank. Pepe the Skuntank returning this week. We have another different set for him, not wanting to fall back on the old Assault Vest or Defog sets with him. We already have a Rapid Spinner and Blastoise, so that's not such an issue. So this week I've decided to go mixed, because Pepe has a lot of offensive options that threaten quite a few things on Gabe's team. We have the Stab Poison, which can threaten the Fairies, and of course Chestnut. We have the Stab Dark attacks, which can threaten Uxie. We have Flamethrower access, which of course threatens Escavalier, and I've also given Pepe the HP ground so that we're not completely walled by Heatran. So I have taken a few steps against Heatran this week. Of course, it's a very powerful threat on Gabe's team, so I don't want to underestimate. I don't want to give it any more chances than it deserves, which are none at all. It deserves no chances at all against my team, because we really want to win this week. So 252 attack and special attack with 4 speed, Lonely Nature, that's boosted attack with negative defense, Aftermath ability with Choice Scarf. The Scarf is there to give Pepe some speed, and we are as offensive as Mixed Skuntank can possibly be. So the idea here is to get in, deal some damage, possibly kill something, and get the hell out of there before we end up choice locked into something that we don't want to be locked into. So we have things that do hit most of Gabe's team very hard. Pepe's not going to be dealing any Okos this game, but he is certainly going to be dealing the damage, because he has lots of super effective power this week. So that's Pepe returning for week 7 against the L.A Galuxray. And the final member of the team, you know him, you love him, and he's not going to be cleaning anybody's rooms. It's Mr. Meme. He's back again, guys. Mr. Meme is returning to the team. We are 252 special attack and speed, that's supposed to say. I made a mistake there. 252 special attack and speed, 4 special defense with a timid nature. I've completely made it. I think I may have messed up on Showdown, because I copied all this from there. I think I may have messed up. So yeah, this is supposed to be 252 special attack and speed with a timid nature, 4 special defense, soundproof with Choice Scarf. We are running the soundproof this week over Technician, and the reasoning behind that is Hyper Voice Altaria. If that thing thinks it can set up Dragonances and then Hyper Voice my entire team to death, it's got another thing coming. Now, Gabe has been known to run mixed Altaria in past games, so of course that is still a threat. Mr. Meme, as we all know, does not appreciate the physical hits. In fact, it doesn't appreciate many hits at all. But yeah, we have the soundproof there, meaning we can actually switch in on a Hyper Voice and then deal some damage to Altaria with Dazzling Gleam, which, if you didn't know, is actually super effective against Altaria, because Fairy does not resist itself. So Dazzling Gleam is a super effective move. Super effective offensive move against Mega Altaria. It also deals some nice damage to Chestnut. We have the HP fire there because the Scavalier basically craps all over Mr. Meme if he doesn't have it. We have Focus Blast, which is going to be handy for Heatran. Yes, I know, taking a lot of efforts to deal with that Heatran this week. And I also have the Healing Wish, the Choice Scarf Healing Wish, so that if anything on our team is particularly weak, we can hopefully bring in Mr. Meme and get the Scarf Healing Wish off to heal up any of our alloys that may need it. So that's Mr. Meme this week. Apologies for the mistake in the thing there, in the image. I didn't realise I'd done that. I was actually quite tired last night when I put this together, so that's the thing. So yeah, that is Mr. Meme, the 6th member of our team this week. So that's our team against the L.A Galuxray. I have been quite looking forward to this match for quite a while, to be honest, because I took on Gabe in a friendly match some weeks back, and he absolutely destroyed me with a Heliodis. Heliodis, of course, as you know, is no slouch, but it was unfortunate the way I was swept by a little lizard. So yeah, I am kind of looking for a little bit of payback this week. And I'm also very hungry for the win, because we are actually at the bottom of the league table this week. I know I'm not the most serious of players, and I was never expected to win the competition, but I'd like to have more than one win by the end of the season. We only have 3 weeks left, guys, and then the playoffs begin. So I hope you are excited for week 7. As I said, this is my first week back since my little hiatus, so I'm quite excited to get back into the fray. I hope you've enjoyed this little team analysis. Give me your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please do leave me a like, because it means the world to know that you guys are enjoying my content. So yes, give me your feedback in the comments down below, and I hope you guys are looking forward to the battle. It will be live on the channel tomorrow, because we actually battled tonight. So once again, this is one of the few times that I've done the team analysis before the actual battle takes place. So yeah, I'm quite excited to battle Gaibriul. He's a very good opponent, and he's a really cool dude. I'm interested to see what he does with his teams and what he expects me to bring as well. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. I will see you tomorrow with the battle video for our week 7 match against the L.A Galuxray. So thank you for joining me, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.